Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'll be going through Fisch's latest update. So what this update adds is a developer GIF from the Fisch developers, some balance changes, and a new rod harpoon hybrid. I'll go through that later. So firstly, there is a developer GIF, which you can see over at this side. There will be a button over here, and you can then claim it, and then you can open it, and this will be the rewards that you obtain. So yeah, and the main part of that developer box is this rod right here, which is called the Dark Heart. So may as well go over the stats. So 1000 year speed, 200% luck, a control of -0.1, a resilience of -10, an infinite max kg, and a base disturbance of +10, which is the highest currently in game. Base. There is a unique passive where slashes, and this one right here. So there are 3 hearts on the right side, and accumulating 1 heart will give you a stack of Dark Heart 1. And what will that do? It will basically allow you to restart the minigame if you have reached 0 on the progress. So basically giving you a second chance. There is also another rod, but sadly it has already expired, and that is the Sword of Light. So this rod is basically the polar opposite of this rod, which is the Sword of Darkness. This one has 200% air speed, 250% luck, a control of 0.17, a resilience of 50, and a max kg of 1 million. So basically the same as the Sword of Darkness, and overall same stats and everything, except for it being forced progress speed instead of regular progress speed. And yeah, so this was obtainable in the black market when it had a refresh, but now it is sadly already gone. So if you have gotten it, good for you. Next is the Plague Weaver. So the Plague Weaver has received a mastery. Let's see over here. Finally, so there are 3 quests, and these are the requirements. First one over here requires you to catch a Toxic Guardian, a perfect catch, a Toxic Guardian with the Plague Weaver. The second one over here, catch 400 Plague Fish with the Plague Weaver inside the Toxic Grove. And lastly, this last one, contribute 25,000 disturbance with the Plague Weaver. So most of these are pretty simple, maybe except for this one. But other than that, it is all pretty doable. And lastly, the skin is over here. I'll probably show it when I finish the mastery. Next is the quest. So there is a new quest. I'll show over here. It's actually right. So it's in the deep. You want to head over to this bubble over here, and there will be a quest that you can do. So there's a quest over here. Looking at it, you tell me, what do you think about it? So yep, that is this quest. Now on to the balance changes. So a couple balance changes. Firstly is the Masterline Mastery. So the Masterline Mastery has a complete overhaul. Looking at the here, you can now complete them in separate parts, so you don't have to complete all of them just to unlock this last one. So the first one is to complete, I think, one third of all the masteries in the game. The second one is 2/3, and the last one is all of it. So I'll just go over the rewards. First one is a chromatic crown supporter halo, which is this crown right here. The ascended title, and 1 random mastery every 5 minutes for the master line. So previously it'll be 3, now it is 1 if you have completed this one. Next is the master art bobber. So looks like this, and 2 passes for every 5 minutes. And by the way, everything is locked to 5 minutes, so there won't be any overpowered combos that last for a very short time. They'll all be equal. Lastly, the absolute mastery part. You get the trophy star lantern right here, very nice. And 3 random passive every 5 minutes with the lock ability. So for this, I can show it to you. So when you normally equip it previously, it will just show 3 masteries and that's it, or 3 rods. Now you can do this over here. You can choose to lock one of this. So let's say I want to lock the acid grinder. In the next 5 minutes, when it rerolls, I will still have the acid grinder as one of the rods that you can select with 2 other rods. However, you can lock that more than twice to make it fair, obviously. So that is a very nice change for the Masterline rod. Next are just some bait changes. I'll just put them up on the screen as I speak. Right here, this one is the obtainment. Next is the scouting hook. So this one right here from a quest. The sparking chance scales with force progress speed at 50% effectiveness. So that means more progress speed, more sparking chances. Each directly caught scalded fish reduces extra catch cooldown by 5 seconds. So perfect catch equals more fish. Extra catch now has a 50% chance to grant another catch. I don't think this is stackable, but still. And the extra catch mutation is Ashen Fortune mutation instead of the Scalded mutation. Next is the Toxin Burst Rod. It has received another buff, so very nice. It now has a 15% chance for the Toxic mutation, which is a 6 times. The progress speed is now 30%, but the level requirement is 325. The Seraphic Rod now has its luck at 225 and its clear speed at 100%. The Scrap Rod, also known as Clanker, has increased passive catching at max level, so more fish I assume. And more items has been added to the loot pool of what it can catch. Not sure what it is, but I don't think it's really that important. Yeah, that is it for this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. For this quest, maybe I won't do a full guide, maybe I will, who knows, but until next week, I'll be seeing you guys. Bye bye!